Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. We're back with the Brute and Beast Tyrant, having done the Beast Tyrant's last story mission. And when I say last, I mean we now have the Stop the Rot combined Night Shroud and Beast Tyrant mission. But the Beast Tyrant's going to have to be level 6 before we can do that. So, I'm looking at the relic quests and thinking that those might be a good next option. I just want to have a quick look at the trainer to see what perks we have outstanding. So we've got a couple dotted across different characters, but none of them are Brute related, none of them are Beast Tyrant related. So for right now, we can probably ignore those. We don't have enough money to upgrade Ancient Ward, so I think we're literally just pushing in and grabbing the ornate chest on Radiant Darkness. A lighthouse is guiding ships to their doom. We should definitely go check it out. So it looks like we've got night demons, stone golems, and sun demons. I'm sure this will be fine. An encounter along the way. Up ahead you see a quattrel suspended by his ankles. Well, I think we should rob him because we definitely need money. The ensnared quattrel unleashes a torrent of insults and profanities as you search through his pack. The equipment appears to have been ruined by the recent experiment, but you do find an intact potion. I wonder if that's going to give us any benefit. Probably not. You leave Samet by the southern gate with a number of sailors shouting their support as you go. It did look like we were going northeast, but regardless. They told you of unusual colours of light from the top of the lighthouse. Sometimes searing light and other times almost darkness blotting out sections of the sky. You arrive at the lighthouse and see it's a huge building of ancient design, more like a fort than a normal lighthouse. It's made of crumbling stone, and you wonder if most danger is from the building collapsing on your head rather than anything that might be found within as you head inside. Okay, for the Brute, let's go with Aggressor. And for the Beast Tyrant, we'll go for Workhorse because we're definitely going to use some items, but I'm not convinced that either of these is really going to be applicable. You climb a number of stairwells to what you assume must be the top floor of the edifice, and the passageways level out. The light is indeed strange. Torchlight feels even brighter and shadows seem even blacker. You step into a room and see why. Demons. Beware, the light is having a strange effect on the elements here. This is going to be a very tough fight. Oh, that's good to know. Light and dark are always set to strong. Fire, ice, air and earth are set to inert. And this is a big boy. He is giant. Wow. Okay, so we've got a couple of rooms to go through. We need to kill everyone, and we've got ornate chests to deal with. So, let's have a think. Let's position you over here, you here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to do Hook and Chain and Provoking Roar. It's a good opener for the Brute. It allows us to run in, have a stab on someone, probably you, and a disarm on someone, probably you, dependent on obviously what's going on. After that we can think about doing Leaping Cleave and other things. Maybe even the Reaping Scythe to swing round and disarm both of them. The bear's going to start here. We can Ancient Ward. That will allow us 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 stuns out of everything, and Venomous Ally to get poison off on someone. Again, a good start. Bear, start in your tanking position. Okay, we're going before everything. We definitely need to disable both of the sun demons. We don't need to disable the night demon. Which means we're going to stun this one and we're going to disarm those two. So the stone golem's going to be disarmed even though he's not necessarily going to reach anything. I suppose he might reach stuff. So, charge on in. And let's just focus down. Yeah, it's... If we disarm him, he might not curse. So, disarm this guy. Good hit, Bear. Really good job. Okay, Ancient Ward. 1, 2. Clear targets. Undo. Start with the poison. Start with the poison on this guy. Now, Ancient Ward. The wound is nice. I would like a wound on this guy. I'll settle for a little bit of damage. And I think it's probably worth us getting the friends out for next turn. We can actually start them off in pretty aggressive positions. And I will get the Ancient Ward back. That's fine. 1 damage. And he cursed himself. And that curse is going to apply all over the place. Okay. Next up, we need you wounded. Do we have anything that applies wounds? No, but we do have some big hits. So maybe instead we focus on Ancient Ward to keep you disarmed, disabled, the combination of the two. And Rampage so we can try and get some other hits off. I suspect the skeleton won't live through this. Or actually, if you're disabled, maybe he will. Immovable Phalanx is a big hit. Skirmishing Maneuver is an attack on the bottom, which we always love. Let's go for it. Night Demon's going to do some shenanigans if it lives through this turn. And yeah, I think we need to single target focus right now. So hit you. The -1 is disappointing. This is going to be bad against everyone. Let's go against this guy. Good job, Bear. Come on, 1 damage. Oh, 2 damage. Really good job, Falcon. Okay, well that picks who we're hitting with Ancient Ward. Oh, I wish that was the other way round. I so wish that was the other way round. Come on, Bear. Let's get you moving in closer. Give him a hit. He's disabled, so he's not going to do anything, but it's still saddening. Right. Big hit is unstoppable charge. What else can we do? We can strengthen ourselves and get that little bit of healing, so that's fine. Energizing Strike is a strong hit on the top. And we could Concentrated Rage. That's probably a smarter choice. Let's say Spirit Swap and Concentrated Rage. So we're going to walk up a bit closer, get some money, and disarm this just in case. Okay, he's going to suffer 1 damage anyway. So, Brute, heal yourself. And strengthen yourself. Big hit. Come on, big hit. It's a solid hit. I would have loved a wound. Nice try, bear. Skeleton, you need to do better. Okay, let's disarm him. We have the wounds in the deck, we just need to keep at it. Okay, what is going to be our next big hit? Trample. So Juggernaut and Trample is what we'll try. And over this side, I think it's going to have to be Energizing Strike and... let's say... I don't like any of them. I want to keep Borrowed Essence so we can redistribute should we need it. Let's say Focused Aggression. No, Unstoppable Beast, because we're not going to need the 3 attack. Oh god, he's going to hit everyone. That's really bad. There's the wound at least. It's going to be too little too late though, because everyone's going to get hit by that. If we were to use the Ring of Brutality, what would we get? Not much out of it, is the honest truth. We could... No, I don't see us having anything worthwhile from that. Okay, Brute. I don't think you're going to do anything amazing here. It was a really valiant effort. There is no point in you taking extra damage. Step away. Oh, that was a mistake. Well, the Falcon lives, and the Skeleton's going to live, so actually I don't mind this too much. That is really painful. Let's just lose Focused Aggression. We can tank that, because we can heal that up. Leave and Cleave, Balanced Measure, Patch for Borrowed Essence. Okay, he's going quick, which means things are going to kill themselves on him. Let's just try and ignore him and leave. Everything's gonna kill itself. This is so painful. I'm so sad. I am so sad. Right, heal yourself up, bear. And we are just going to ignore that. And over here, we're going to completely ignore you and move towards the door. Okay, long rest. Long rest. Let's let him kill himself. And we can at least pick what we're gonna lose out on. So, Beast Tyrant, I think we will lose. Rampage has got the potential to be really useful, but everything else I think we're more likely to use. Maybe not Spirit Swap. Let's lose Spirit Swap. And the Brute. It might have to be Leaping Cleave. If we've got more golems, we need Trample. I think everything else has just a little bit more utility overall. Maybe not Balance Measure, actually. Let's lose Balance Measure. Although Balance Measure with Hook and Chain can be really quite useful. So let's, speaking of Hook and Chain, let's look at the next room. Wherever we go in, we're going to have to assume we're out of range for whatever we're dealing with. So either we go in with something that gives us a lot of maneuverability, or we let you move in with Unstoppable Beast and Ancient Ward, and we just move slower than that. So hypothetically, let's say Unstoppable Charge and I mean, it is a bit of a gamble that there's going to be something in range to hit. That's the thing. We could use Hook and Chain as just a mobility thing. It doesn't have to be a mobility and an attack. Or we use Leaping Cleave to move around to here, and Eye for an Eye as a plan to retaliate. And Juggernaut. And Juggernaut to give us an option to maneuver. Okay, I'm not completely against that. Okay, big maneuver. Okay, there's just something close, and there's another big thing far. But the immediate threat can be disarmed. These guys are moving quite far. He's moving quite far. This is disconcerting. Funny thing is, Leaping Cleave would actually be really good against those two, but we don't have a move 3 on the top side. But we can at least step in this way. Oh, with our boots. With our boots we can make it work. Okay. Not against it. Of course he healed up. That's fine. Okay, we need Eye for an Eye and Unstoppable Charge, and we're going to try and cleave. We're going to cleave big. That's what we're going to do. I think we need an Energizing Strike. The bear is not close enough. Bear's going to get to there. Energizing Strike is going to be wasted. Concentrated Rage will give us a disarm. Patch Fur is useful for you healing up a little. So Patch Fur, Concentrated Rage, that's what we'll do. Oh, Night Demons are going fast. Ow. Also, ow. I appreciate the wound along the back, though. I don't like this extra amount of wound that's coming in the front. Oh, that is so unhelpful. Right, heal up. Drink your potion, because god damn it, we need everything we can get. And yeah, try and take both of these out. Feels worth it. Okay, we need to disarm you because you're coming in to cause problems. And I need to heal you. Okay. Provoking Roar, that gets you nice and disarmed. Skirmishing Maneuver gets us doing a bit of damage even if it's super close range. We need Venomous Ally, we need Energizing Strike, so we need the poison on this guy. Ideally, the Sun Demon's gonna... He's gonna heal one of them. Let's... Oh god, I hate... We need the disarm to be here. Move 3, attack 3, heal 3. Yeah, we need the disarm to be this way. And we'll hit you for damage, so you've got more incentive to heal yourself. You healed your friend. Okay, that's fine. If you want to play it that way, you play it that way. Poison this direction. And a wound, hell yeah. Energizing Strike. Hit it big. I'll take it. We could get it finished now, but we've got one entire other turn, so let's keep being quick and sensible. Immovable Phalanx. And we could use Hook and Chain to move one and do one attack. No, Immovable Phalanx and Trample. We're going to try and directly target damage this way. Rampage, Borrowed Essence. Let's see where things lie. We're moving faster than all of them, so we can be sensible about this. Focus him down. What's he going to do? Move 2, attack 5. This is going to hurt. Good job, Bear. Do we shoot him? Do we move in? I think, yeah. Go on, Bear. Step on in. It all helps. It all helps. Oh, hell yeah. We've got nothing else in the tank, so... Take the damage on the chin. Long rest, short rest, short rest. Ooh, don't want to lose Trample, but I don't want to risk losing healing, so we will lose Trample. Provoking Roar, that gets him disarmed. Skirmishing Maneuver tries to attack him. Short rest on this side, he's already disarmed. Yeah, we can lose Borrowed Essence. So we'll go for the big hits. Energizing Strike, and he's already poisoned. So let's instead say Unstoppable Beast, and we'll move up to hit. No, not Unstoppable Beast. Venomous Ally. He's already poisoned. We'll just step in and grab the gold. So, Brute. Get the disarm on. It's all a little bit of extra money. That's unfortunate, but these things happen. Good job, Bear. Give him another wallop. He will die on his turn. We have a moment's respite. Ooh, blimey. Okay. So we have one other room, which hopefully won't have much in. We do need to heal up, so let's go Eye for Night, and we can use Juggernaut to still move towards the exit. We're going to say Concentrated Rage to move us to here. And the rest of it's all much of a muchness, really. There's the healing and the move up. Skip the ability on the bear. Let's step in teensy weensy bit. Get some money. $21 gold. It's not much to write home about. We're just making sure we haven't missed the chest. Thankfully we haven't. Leap and Cleave would take us to the door. One, two, three, four. And next turn we could hook and chain our way in an Unstoppable Charge. So let's pick Immovable Phalanx and do something crazy. Over this side, Unstoppable Beast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's going to get us close. And probably Rampage, just so we definitely don't lose Ancient Ward. So Brute, up to the door. Doesn't make a difference which side. It doesn't. Let's gamble this direction. Hook and chain, Unstoppable Charge. And long rest. Short rest. Don't use Unstoppable Beast. Yeah, we can lose Rampage. So we want Ancient Ward. And we want to be in the room. So probably Unstoppable Beast, so we can get in there and disarm two things. Bear, come closer. Let's see how dangerous this room is. It's pretty bad, but we can get straight on that chest and disarm both the golems. And just take 3 damage in theory. Maybe more if the Sun Demon actually comes in. But it guarantees we're going to get the chest. It's a nasty room though. Whereas if we just stand in the doorway, what's going to happen? Two things. The golems are going to get close enough to hit us. The Sun Demons aren't. And the Night Demons aren't. Okay, it's more sensible to stand in the doorway. and do the disarming. If I was to do another thing, what would I do? We could get a third disarm out, but that feels a bit pointless. Getting a green adder out isn't really going to help. Let's save the cards. Oh, that didn't quite go how I thought it would. It's still only one hit, but it is quite painful. Right. So, hook and chain, I guess, on you. Skip the pull because there's nowhere to pull. And can't do unstoppable charge. This is going to be all kinds of bad. If we use... It's a shame Trample's gone. If we use Leaping Cleave, we could hop across, poison someone, and... So, like, 1, 2, 3... Get some poison in and do some shenanigans that way. Or, eye for an eye, and Leaping Cleave, and get some retaliate going. I feel like we need to back up so that the bear can get in on this. But I don't see how it would work nicely. Let's say Patch Fur and Concentrated Rage. So we can get at least a disarm out. Night Demons are going quick, that's fine, they move before us. And they're going to hurt each other. So if we hop over this way, and we put our Retaliate on, come closer, bear. We're going to get a disarm on you, and then we're going to back up. Well, that was helpful. There's no point in us doing an additional top action, so let's finish that there. That's not good. Way too much damage coming in. That's better. That's the whole reason for us doing this. Okay. So we're going to go Immovable Phalanx and Juggernaut and just try and tank it out. I think it's got to be a short rest over this side so we can get some disarms out. Nope. Sure. Ancient Ward, Venomous Ally. Let's make it count. So the Sun Demons are going to do healing on everyone nearby. That just completely sucks. All allies within range. Oh no. I can't think that we can stop that. 1, 2, 3. They're gonna hit all the way over here. Like, that's a big hit. Curses! Curses! That's so bad. That's so bad. Okay. Disarm this. Disarm that. Clear targets, actually. Undo. Right. Poison. On you at the very least. Times 0. Nice and helpful. It might be worth us doing an energizing strike. Gets a wound out. Didn't hurt. Okay, we've still got a little bit of tanking going over here. So, skirmishing maneuver could be very useful. And hook and chain to try and do what we can. Patch for concentrated rage. We'll try and get another disarm out to buy a bit of time. Good hit there. Okay, I think we're gonna hit you. We may as well do the bear healing for the XP, but there's nothing to add in there. And we're immobilized. Okay. Well, being immobilized, we may as well focus on what we can do. Oh, game. Better. That's just really painful. For no reason other than to be painful. Let's lose provoking roar. Short rest. Sure, we lose hook and chain. Okay. Eye for an eye skirmishing maneuver. We're going to try and hit this guy and at least take the chest. We're not going to get to keep it because we're not going to make it through this mission, but it's the smart choice. We can lose concentrated rage because Ancient Ward, venomous ally. Let's focus on the targets we can make. Little bit of damage. Step and grab the chest. Maybe I should have grabbed the money instead, actually. Hey, 3 pierce. I'll definitely take that. The Doomed Compass. Force anyone within range 5 to move 2. In theory, it's got some utility to it. Okay, what are you doing? You are healing 3 self. No, you're not. So you are definitely getting hit. You are getting hit. Let's clear and undo. Let's hit you with poison first. Oh, come on. He'll end up on 1 health. No, he's going to heal his wound and... I should have poisoned him. Ow. No. I suppose we can take 6 damage. Yeah, that was the smart choice. Let's lose immovable phalanx. We got really lucky with that. The brute is not going to last another turn. Yeah, look at you healing up. Short rest. That's the one I wanted to lose. So, eye for an eye, leaping cleave. We're going to hit these two as much as we can. Really unlucky. Unlucky with the time 0, that is. Oh, come on. At the very least, please kill this guy. It's almost there. But we don't have the cards to last this out. The double healing from the Sun Demons really turned the battle in their favour. I think we've not got much left in the tank. At the very least, we can do a bit of distraction, but... Take the damage. We'll have to burn 2 discarded cards. And it's going to have to be a short rest and we're out. Oh, that's a really, really tricky one, that one. We did get a little bit of money, and we probably could have got more money out of it if I'd focused entirely on money, but just seeing the level of difficulty that there is on that. Jeez, wow. Okay, so definitely educational. Radiant Darkness. Ideally, we should be going in with something that has a lot of penetrate or a lot of wounds. Those are the two big things, because those golems are huge. The Sun Demons, if we could stun them consistently, that would be really nice. But I can't think of a way that would work well. Maybe one of our other characters, maybe bringing the Sunkeeper along and working that way. Who knows? But we're still level 5 with Beast Tyrant, so we've still got time to try these things out. Maybe we'll try it Heart of the Night afterwards. But if it's Night Demons and Golems again, then we could run into similar issues. I don't know. I'll need to give it some thought. That is going to be a question for next time, though. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you are continuing to enjoy this. As always, if you are, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. See you soon.